Welcome to the new episode of DHTML Practical. In this session, I am going to discuss about how to write a jQuery program with the help of selectors. So let's see in detail. So in my previous session, I have discussed about what is jQuery, how to use a jQuery library. I mean, how to add to our program and why we use jQuery, as well as the basic syntax to write the jQuery and the comment as well. So let's see how to use selectors, right? So with the help of selector, I mean, you can point it out to the particular selector and you can write the jQuery code. So you can use selectors in same way as you added in CSS, because selector is basically from the CSS concept. So how to use in style sheet one or more elements in CSS, you can use same selector for jQuery as well for the operation on selected element. It used to select the multiple HTML element, right? Because selectors are two types of selectors, ID and class, right? So let's say if you have declared particular class, so from that category of class you can select multiple HTML elements. Let's say the class name is ABC, right? So that is the selector. So whatever the category of ABC selector, it may be from P tag, it may be from division tag, span tag, anchor tag, but that is declared with ABC selector, so that will affect. So along with that, you can apply the jQuery, that all the category of from the ABC selectors, right, just make their font as red color, right? So let's say you can add interactivity by clicking on the particular button, convert all those elements, HTML elements which are declared with particular selector, and make their font color red, right? So that is one of the use. So in short, you can select the particular not only the particular, more than particular elements, right? Not only one elements, but more than one elements you can point with the help of selectors. So they are important for jQuery as well, to access the HTML elements for special purpose or the animation. You can make use of basic three selectors. Let's say the selector element, ID selector, and the class selector, or any of the combinations. So let's start with the element tag selectors. In element tag selectors, we have to use HTML tag as selector. We can use tag as a selector. You need to define the tag name in jQuery with small letter, right? So it will call the event or change the effect. For example, let's say $P. So P is what? It's a P tag. So $P dot click function, and the effect is $A, right? So the anchor tag, that element will be hide. So hide function, which provide from the jQuery library, but to pointing to the particular element, you have to use the selector from the category of CSS, the concept of CSS. So in above syntax, I have to use P tag and A tag, right? So selector, when you click on paragraph tag, right, when you click on paragraph area, you can hide the element of anchor tag, right? So for that, in your HTML document, you have to use P as well as anchor tag. See, another syntax, another example is $document.ready $button. So there must be a button element. On click function, alert jQuery call button click, and $P dot hide. So two effects by clicking on the button. So how to use it? See, the body, so the paragraph text, so this paragraph will be hide, and there will be one button, so that button shows hide paragraph, right? So when you click on this button, this paragraph will be hide, and alert message also display, right? That jQuery calls on button click event. See, so this is the first scene. By click on this button, see, previously you have the paragraph, right? After clicking on the button, there's no paragraph. So two screenshot is given in this textbook, right? So that will be the result of your program. So you can pause my video, and you can, if you want, you can read the syntax, and you can complete this program as well, right? So the previous see, the syntax, HTML, title and all those are very basic thing, right? So I'm not going to discuss that. The next category from the class category is in class selector we have to mention the class name. In HTML tag, that class is used in jQuery as a selector. When we use class name, the selector, we use the one particular class, right? With the dot character you can call the class name, I mean you can declare the class name, right? So the concept of class we have I mean, I hope you already know, because in from the CSS category, I mean in my earlier video I have declared, I have discussed that class concept, so I'm not going to discuss more about the class selector. So if you are new to this HTML subject, so first you should have to learn CSS, then JavaScript, and then come to the jQuery videos, right? So all the videos are available in my channel, so please go through it. See the program, the syntax. So if you want to call the class, only selectors, right? So directly by the tag name you can call. If it is a class, so syntax is $class name and the event name. So let's see the example. $.row1. So dot, that means it's a class. Row1 is the class name. Click function. So by clicking on the particular class element, dot column 2 dot height. So that is the just the syntax. Let's see the program. See, in the script tag, document.ready function dot link1. So there will be one class name called link1 dot click function, alert jQuery calls anchor tag click, then dollar dot image. So there must be dot img class, dot hide that is 5000, so that is for the seconds, dollar dot link 2, so mouse enter function, and dollar dot image shows, right? So when you click the mouse again, right, mouse enter, so it show the image, and previously it hides the image. See, so there will be, see, body, img tag, source, right? And you can see the class name is img. Then anchor tag, the reference, see, the class is link1, class link2, so its name of the link is hide image, show image. See, so previously there is a image, right, and with two link, hide image, show image. When user clicks on hide image, it will hide the image. When user clicks on show image, it will show the image. So that is the use of class. Now the next is the use of id. right now we are learning how to point to the particular element, the different events, after completing how to pointing to the particular element of the HTML document. After that we will discuss all the different events, right? But by discussing all those pointing to the particular HTML elements, along with that you have to learn a few events. So you know how to use like alert, how to use hide, show, right? So all those are different events, the different functions which is provided by the jQuery, right? So it's a predefined functions providing by the jQuery. So that all those things will learn in detail afterwards, but step by step we have to follow the concept of jQuery. So first we have we learn about jQuery, then syntax of jQuery. After learning the syntax, how to use jQuery, because to apply the jQuery you have to point the particular HTML element. So for that we can point to the particular element of HTML by selectors, by attribute, right, or directly by the tag name. So various methods are there to traverse, you can say, to traverse the HTML document. The next is ID selector. ID selector, we have to maintain the ID name, right? So ID is declared with hash symbol, right? So you know, so this is the syntax $hash ID name dot event name, and the syntax, let's say the $submit is the ID name dot click $img1, so there is 2id dot hide, right? So hide and dot click is the event name, and hash image1 hash submit, these two are the ID name. Let's see the example. See the script tag document dot ready function. First you have to make it ready, your function, I mean document. Dot link, so dot, that means there is a class. Mouse enter function, so when your mouse sorry, not enter, mouse center function, right? Then $hash img is the ID name dot show, right? Close script tag. So you have to use a class as well as the ID. So img with ID, see img, and anchor tag with class link. So show image, so when you click on show image it will display the image. So class and ID, this is the example to use the class and ID. Right now I'm not going to concentrate about the events, because in the further concept we have to learn the different events. Right now I'm just focusing about the different how to point to the different elements of HTML document. So in the next video I'll be start with the selector by its position and order. First and last, right? So many options are there. I'll just move all the pages so that you can get odd elements, even elements. Array selectors. Selectors by attribute, so select the elements by its attribute. So for pointing to the HTML element, two more concept. The one is select the element by its position, and another one is select the element by its attribute. So we'll discuss in the next video. That's it for today. Thanks for watching my video. We'll meet soon in the next session.